Hello and welcome back to the channel. So the semi-finals of the World Cup have been played. The teams that are in the final have finally been decided, and it's pretty sad, to be honest. I was expecting a shocker, but no, we got nothing. But before we get into the video, if you would subscribe, it would be much appreciated. But anyway, let's start off with Croatia and Argentina. So in my prediction video, I remember this very well. I said Argentina would beat Croatia 3-1, and I was incorrect because Croatia cannot score goals. Apparently, they are unable to score goals. They cannot do it. It's impossible for them. So Argentina absolutely massacred Croatia. It's pretty sad. To be fair, it was quite an equal game. Surprisingly, when you look at the match stats, see the match stats and the actual game tell a completely different story. In the match stats, you can see that Croatia had 12 shots, only 2 on target, completely wasteful. They had 61% possession. So they have the most possession, right? They have the most possession, they have the most shots, and they end up not scoring a single goal. How does that make sense? So Croatia only had 2 shots on target. That means they missed 10 shots. 10 shots that they completely missed. How? You've got to get at least 5 of those on target, but no, 2. They had 2 on target. 61% possession, wasted, completely wasted. What was the point? What was the point of having the most possession if you're not going to use it? And when you try to use it, you're completely wasteful. So Croatia kind of messed that entire game up, in my opinion. I think they could have done way better than they did. So Croatia are kind of a disappointment at this point, because they should have done better. But to be fair, Argentina, their players are just so much better than Croatia, and they will always be better than Croatia. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for a Croatia shocker. I was kind of hoping that even though my prediction was that Argentina would win, I was kind of hoping that Croatia would just, get a 1-0 win or something. But no, we did not get that. We got a 3-0 thumping. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's exactly what I wanted. Thing is, Argentina, I've noticed, are very counter-attacking, which is kind of strange. You don't expect that from them, but in all the games that I've seen, they've had low possession. Look, I've only watched like 3 Argentina games. I don't watch many of the games, maybe because I kind of don't want Lionel Messi to win. Everybody's on this whole entire thing like, oh, it would be criminal if Lionel Messi does not win a World Cup. I'll be honest, I think the story of him not winning a World Cup is more entertaining. But it's fine, It's just my awful opinion, but it's okay. So Argentina are through, much to my, I don't want them to go through, but they are through. I was hoping Croatia would do something, but no, Croatia are absolutely useless. But it's fine. Moving on. Next game, France versus Morocco. Now, in my prediction video, I said France would win. Not 1-0, not 3-0, but 2-0. I said France would win 2-0, and by golly, they won 2-0. Beautiful prediction from me there. Absolutely fantastic. So they won 2-0, but once again, the match stats are really close. Like, I know you can't explain a game through match stats. It's just not the same thing. But when you look at the match stats, I like stats, okay? When you look at the stats, France had 14 shots, 3 on target. Morocco had 13 shots, 3 on target. So both teams quite wasteful with their shots. But France ended up scoring 2 out of those 3 on target, and Morocco just weren't as clinical. So that's how it is, I guess. But 14 shots and you only get 3 on target, that's a bit pathetic, 13 shots, you get 3 on target, it's really pathetic. How are you taking that many shots in a game, though? That's my only thing. Like, are they just shooting from outside the box constantly? I don't understand it. Why do they keep hitting these long shots and hoping that one of them would be a screamer? I don't understand it, man. But anyway, Morocco had once again the most possession. What I've realized in this World Cup is that the team with the most possession ends up losing the game. It has happened so many times that I cannot even I can't comprehend how many times it has happened. I mean, it happened in the other semi-final as well. Argentina had less possession than Croatia, a lot less possession than Croatia, and Argentina won it 3-0. So I guess the way to win in this World Cup is to not have possession and take a lot of shots, apparently. But yeah, France are through. I expected them to be through, as in my prediction. I I was pretty accurate with my predictions, to be honest. But I will do a prediction video on the final as well. I'm pretty excited for the final. I think I didn't watch a lot of these semi-finals. I watched like a few minutes between the game, but it just wasn't really that exciting. I think the World Cup has massively died down now. Like, all the biggest teams are out. Now that it's the final, I'm not really interested anymore. I will watch the final, of course, and I will do a review on the final. We'll do a prediction on the final. But I'm gonna be honest, I have no attraction to this World Cup anymore. I don't want to watch anymore. There's nothing. It's not entertaining anymore. You know, this entire World Cup has kind of been built up to not be fantastic, so I'm not really surprised. But now that I think about it, Croatia, Morocco in the third place playoff. I might as well do that prediction right now. So third place playoff, Croatia versus Morocco. I think Croatia might actually win this game, mainly because I think Croatia are a bit better than Morocco. I think it's a pretty equal matchup, and Croatia and Morocco played before, and it was a 0-0. So I'm not actually sure about that game, but I do think Croatia might win it. I might as well do a prediction. I think it's probably going to be a 1-0 win for Croatia. Pretty boring game. Definitely not going to watch that. But yeah, that's a third place playoff. So yeah, back to where I was. The World Cup has pretty much died down. Like, I'm not going to watch that third place playoff. If that third place playoff was Brazil and Portugal, I would have watched it. But now I don't care. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. No, these small nations, even though everyone loves an underdog story, they've kind of ruined my experience of this World Cup. Like, this World Cup was already gonna be bad, and now all the big teams are out, and it's pretty much sad, which is very, very sad. But France and Argentina, in the final, I guess those are two big teams. It's not really what I wanted. It's not really what anyone wanted. But it's what we got. I mean, I think the thing is, the final's big, but the semi-finals have ruined it for me. The semi-finals are supposed to build up to the final, and now I feel like the semi-finals were kind of just meh, and now you move on and then you have to be excited at the final again. But the semi-finals have made you so depressed that you can't really get excited for the final. But yeah, I'll do a final prediction at some point, probably tomorrow. But yeah, that's my review of the semi-finals. Pretty meh semi-finals, really. Pretty disappointed. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you would subscribe, would be much appreciated. And yeah, goodbye.